Joe Zombie.
What's up, Jonesy? We ready to play some Fairy Zelda?
I wish that I knew that that's what this was, but it's not quite. Welcome to Tunic. I'm gonna start a new game because I've played not a lot of this because I feel like
I played the ID at Xbox demo when it first came out. I know about as much as I saw in that about this game.
Well, apparently they moved all the locations of every item from the demo, so you don't know anything anymore.
All right.
Yeah. The game has a stamina.
He is adorable.
Yeah, absolutely adorable. The game has a stamina system. The game has an amazing soundtrack. The game has a good art style. That's all I know.
We even have a weapon yet.
Correct. We do not have a weapon. Also, I found out something while fiddling around in the 1 or 2 minutes that I was playing this earlier. I got a stick, and I found out that apparently if you hold the roll button, you can then run.
Oh.
Which
seems like very Dark Souls-ish controls we're dealing with here.
Yeah, seems very useful to like do a dodge roll and then just be able to just run everywhere.
Yeah.
Just saying, but like, yeah. Anyway, dodge roll and then off you go.
I'm really driving with this the soundtrack that we got going on here.
I love the soundtrack.
It's very peaceful.
Yes, soundtrack is very good. I
really like this art style. It's very pretty. That was not English that I just read.
No, it was not. And so your character is constantly looking at stuff. I know he's looking. I assume he's looking at the enemy up there. But you'll be walking. Yeah, if you hold left. But your character will do that as you're like walking through hallways with no enemies and stuff. So
to try to show you secrets?
I think. I'm not sure.
All right, we got a.
I was gonna say you got the. Behold the. So it's just like Zelda 64, where
you gotta map it to a button.
You map it to a button, and then you hit left bumper to go out, and that's. There you go. That's what we got.
All right, we got a weapon.
Yay!
So, how is the combat in this game? Is it
is
it like Death's Door, where it's mostly like hit it, dodge roll, and that's all you got?
I mean, you have this very stilted 3 swing. That's what you got. Yeah.
Wow, it's dangerous to go alone.
Yes. Like again, this video will not be super long, because discovery is a ton of what this game is, but I did want to show it off because it stealth dropped on Game Pass and it's awesome. And in a world where Elden Ring exists, we need to be shouting out other games as well, especially really good indie games.
So is this based on the camera angle? I'm guessing a lot of this is going to be perspective-based stuff in the game.
So. See how our character is like looking up there, but when I can't see what it is, and whatever it is, I can't target it. So
I wonder if it's going to be, because I think you were talking about this before we started recording. Maybe you get an item at some point that allows you to shift perspective, like you could when you played Fez, when you finally got the the titular Fez item that allowed you to switch the camera angles. Maybe it'll be something like that where you can like press a trigger and you can see a different portion of the level, or maybe it's just
so it turns out that item was a treasure chest.
Yeah. Which I guess if you could open that door down there, you can get to maybe.
Possible. I don't know. That's kind of the thing about this game, right? Is that it's all just the sense of wonder and ow, you hurt me. An enemy hurt me.
Everything in this world can kill you, no matter how small.
Yeah, apparently.
And this is definitely gonna be some. I mean,
it looks very similar to Death's Door.
Yes, but it also has a very similar art style to the Link's Awakening remake?
Oh yeah, the one where they made the little cameo dolls or whatever.
Yeah,
it was very pretty. I love that game. I refused to pay $60 for that particular game because Link's Awakening is a Game Boy. It was a Game Boy or Game Boy Color with the remake of that one. And what happened? Was that a save?
Apparently changed the time. I guess.
But it didn't change the time. It just shifts to the exact same time of day.
Yeah.
See, it just shifts back to the day.
I assume that's you resting it and probably will spawn back when you die.
Sure.
I assume.
All right.
And then we got this large golden wall here.
All right, I'm touching it. Touch the butt. Now we're in the Olympics.
Such a pretty game that I'm looking at. I don't know. Even especially with this art style, it's like everything about this is pleasing to me and like relaxing in a weird way.
Yes, which is very weird because of how easy it is to die.
Yeah,
it's a really weird.
I mean, again,
which I guess you could say even Elden Ring, which is kind of the touchstone of the time right now, is a very chill game until it's not.
Yeah, well, for me, it's like this game is. I'll say it again. It's very Death's Door to me. It's like where it's like a hard game, but you're also like super chill while doing it. Like you're not. Like things are happening, but you're not necessarily enraged because you're just like jamming to the beats and just looking at this colorful, peaceful world.
It's true.
And then suddenly it goes from 0 to murder.
It's true. I'm finding out the older I get, the more pleasing sounds are.
Right.
Like really good sound design almost matters more to me than visual styles.
It's because you're getting older and your eyesight's getting worse, but your hearing is okay.
Not true. My eyesight is still fantastic. What the hell do we do now? Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, you gotta have faith to cross this bridge.
Off we go. Whee! Oh, nope. Okay, we're not going that way anymore. Okay, bye. See ya. Okay, we found.
I guess we're crossing dimensions.
I guess we found God in a box.
No, this is our sparrow.
What?
When I first looked at it, it kind of looked like how it was positioned. It kind of looked like a sparrow from Destiny, but yes.
Oh, yeah. No,
apparently it was God.
I think we found God in a dodecahedron. Okay, God's trying to punch us to death. I'm just gonna assume that's like a relative or something that got kidnapped, but
yeah, I'm guessing there's not a whole lot of. I mean, we started a fresh game, so there's not exactly a whole lot of story or lead up.
I'm going to tell you.
Wake up in the forest.
I'm going to tell you.
Here we go again. We're waking up.
Hey, guess what? That's where I closed the game before we got here. That's as far as I have gotten. So, we're in this together now.
This is definitely it's definitely a mystery to me.
Yes, everyone is just like everything I've heard about this game so far is, do you like Fez? It's Fez, and I'm like, all right, I like that.
This game looks great. It sounds great. It looks like it plays awesome.
It's kind of crazy how many community-based games we have had, if you think about it. Because like Elden Ring is very much the community is discovering everything as they go, and I feel like this is going to be very much that same.
I think there was a door that key fit in, well, there's one under you, I guess. But there was one back when we saw that treasure chest.
Perspective change.
So this is going to be very perspective based.
So it seems. Yeah, I guess we should go back and find that other door, because did not find that key in my playthrough. So let's go find things like trains.
I also appreciate that you're not forced to just like walk or slightly jog everywhere. You can just like sprint to where you're trying to go.
If you once you discover that it's a thing, the game doesn't tell you any of this. So
sure,
or maybe it does later. I don't know, but
I think you were telling me that it was like eventually you start unlocking pages of like the game's manual as like a collectible.
Yes,
so
I have seen. Yeah, like here's the first one. I've not gotten this one yet. I don't know what's going to be on this page. I've just seen pictures of the pages that people are sharing on Twitter, and apparently there was like a press promo thing they were doing where they were sending out copies of the pamphlet to press and stuff, which is very cool. But we will get one and I will show you. Look at that. Like that is a whole ass old school manual.
What's the checklist?
It says ringing the East Bell, East Forest, Hero's Grave, Guard Captain. Ringing the West Bell, Old House, Flooded Well, Dark Tomb, West Garden, ? And then Dark Tomb shows that it has a lantern, but it doesn't say in English what to do with the lantern. And then, in a far-off land, a great treasure was sealed away forever. Some say it is the power to fight death. And then we don't have anything else to go with. This is all we have. This is it.
I guess as you start collecting the manual, it's like the old school manuals will like tell you the plot of the game in the manual.
That's crazy.
Wait. What is this pixel graphic change?
I don't know. I'm clicking the right stick and it lets me like pull down the thing and look at the world. So that's probably going to reveal something crazy at some point. I don't know. Yeah, you can like move it all around and then click it and it puts it down like you're like looking at the thing. Clicking left bumper pushes it that way. Perspective change weird. Doing what the crap? Okay. I hit
all right.
Apparently if you hitting left bumper and right bumper flips to the pages. So we have flips the page over. So we have Fox.
I guess we're gonna get magic at some point.
Fox ? Health, stamina, magic. Everything hurts more when you're tired. That's life.
So if you're low on stamina and you get hit, it does more damage to you, I guess.
Sure.
So if you're dodge rolling too much, you can get punished for it.
Right. Is there any more? No, I want to go back to No, get back to the book. Oh, that's what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted to look at that. Look,
zoom.
Look how zoomed. Look at that. Look how detailed that is. It literally is like the old manuals. Like, that's so crazy. Like, it literally looks like they like scanned them in. Like, that does not look like digital art. That looks like a scan in, which is awesome. All right, let's go see what's next, I guess. I don't want to do, again, I don't want this to be a super long video because Discovery is so much of it, but like, I kind of want to see a little bit of it.
It's already been opened, I guess.
I see that. Because it's kind of enticing me to step away from Elden Ring to play it, but the problem is that they're both Discovery, they're both exploration-based RPGs, right? And I'm already got one that is an actual monolith. And so it's kind of a thing to be pulled away from it. What is this? Do I wackadoo? No wackadoo. Okay, I tried to wackadoo. Can I get, please, por favor? No. Okay.
You can't cut the bushes with your stick, I guess.
No, I can't. Ugh. Oh, there's a thing. I can't do anything with it. Well, we did this. There's a skull down there.
Yeah, I think I saw that this game to do like a completionist run is like 15 and a half hours.
Sure. Wow. I mean, that's apparently Elden Ring says if you follow the straight line, you can do it in 30, which I say you're lying.
So go down the stairs. I think there's a pot down there. Also, there's a chest down there behind some pots, I guess.
Sure. Let's go look.
I also like that the enemies get the Metal Gear Solid exclamation point when they notice you. Makes me wonder if you're able to at some point you can like stealth by enemies.
Is there stealth?
Also, you're getting currency for something. I don't know what for, but for stuff, I guess. I haven't exactly found a shop yet.
I also don't know what that's for. Also, being able to run in knowing how to run in this game sure makes this feel like a completely different.
It definitely makes a difference.
Yeah, because otherwise you're just meandering around. You're just kind of. That's another page. I want the page. Oh, here's the bell tower from that page we found. Right, because it says east. The ring in the east bell is Forest Heroes Grave Guard Captain. All right, what's the page got on it? Give me the page.
Oh, it's the controls.
Ah, of course it is. So XYB uses items, right bumper is healing, right trigger is guard, left trigger is lock on, left bumper is left stick is and A button is so useful. Love that. Ah, there we go. Okay, dodge roll. Tap the A button to dodge roll, tap and hold to run. So that's where we would have learned that, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
Cool.
But I guess it's easy enough to experiment and figure it out. You don't necessarily need to find the page to do it.
Which makes me wonder how. Well, also it tells you can hold right trigger to block, but if you don't have a shield, it doesn't do anything. So
no.
It does make me wonder like how many other things people are going to have found, or how many things you will find in this game that may or may not already exist from the start of the game that you just don't know about. If it's like Fez, then we're all just going to be puking constantly.
If Fez is to be an indicator, I didn't really have a problem with the with like motion sickness or whatever, with like constantly changing the angle.
I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about a frustration. You're just like, God, yeah. Are you kidding me?
Where you have to learn a new language.
Yeah. Oh, I fell.
You found a save point.
I like how we just assume these are the save points, because nothing in the game has told us it's a save point. Like,
I'm just, after playing games for as long as I have, I guess you just make certain assumptions. We could be wrong. They could also be bonfires. You're not necessarily saving your game.
I don't like the origami birds, or whatever those are. They could be crawdads doing handstands for all I know. Nope. I said I did not like.
Oh yes, the ranged units.
Catch some of the stick.
Of course, I always like game design when it allows you to know when you're hitting stuff and what you're hitting, because they obviously make these very bright flashes, so you know what you've hit and which ones you're actually managing to get to.
It appears we found a secret.
Yeah. All right, more money for something.
And a telescope okay. All right, that's helpful. Well, there's a door, and there's another door. Pick a door. This is door Bo and door B.
It definitely looks like the perspective is going to be one of the more important elements of this game for people to actually figure out what they're looking at.
Yeah, it's because that is just a whole ass path right there that is like invisible if you don't walk. I walked right here, and that's how I got in there. If I hadn't done that, then
I wonder if any parts of this game are going to be more. I mean, I guess you could say the entire game is a puzzle, but more like dungeon puzzle based sort of gameplay at any point.
That is a very good question that I don't know. Because I'm going into this as blind as everyone else. Like I said, I got to that one door with the cat god in it, and then I stepped away. That is a big man. What do we have? Oh, right. That's all right. Fight me, nerd.
All they were doing was taking a nap, and you're murdering them for it.
To be fair, they're trying to murder me. Also, there is a bird up there that really wants to have a dance, and I don't want to.
Maybe it's a good kind of dance. You don't know.
No. There's no such thing. I rest my case. Ow. 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 Ow.
Yeah. I don't know when health potions become a thing, but it'd be nice if they became a thing relatively quickly.
Woo! Ow, no, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, yep, nope. That's we're gonna get out of here. Well, all right.
Look at that. Health potion.
It's almost like they knew I was gonna be run ragged. Love that juice. Wait, is this like an Elden Ring flask? Is this our?
I don't know. Maybe.
Do I need to go visit the bonfire and see what happens? All right, let's go. Because if you were not joking about that being an actual bonfire, that's gonna be, because that's gonna be a lot more Dark Souls than Zelda if that's the case.
That's true.
All right, out we go. Also, if all the enemies respawn, then that's another thing. Right,
yeah, I remember when I first played the demo of this, I'm like, oh, it's very Zelda-like, and then I fought an enemy, I'm like, no, this is Dark Souls.
Yeah, all right, let's see.
He immediately smashed me in the ground. It's like, all right.
It's true. Yep, Flask is back.
Also healed, so that's good.
Okay, cool. I don't want to go any farther in this because
this seems like a good stopping point.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's definitely got some tough combat to it. The combat controls, they feel tight, but they also don't feel like they're not loose. Like, it's very much like, I don't know if it changes with other weapons or if you get other things to add in, because it's just a stick on one button out of 3. So maybe it. I don't know if it's
Based
going
on
to
the
have...
fact that you're going to have a magic meter at some point, I guess you're going to get spells of some kind.
Right, correct. So, I don't want to spoil any more of this game for anybody. I say you should go play it. I will probably play more of this if ever I find a good stopping point in Elden Ring, because that game is 5 billion hours long and is very good, and I swear every day they find another continent. So, this game is so good. So far, I love the music. I may go listen to the soundtrack while I play Elden Ring, because like I really like the music in this game.
Yeah, I was really enjoying it. It's very relaxing. It's just the best word to describe it. It's just calming, and it just feels good to listen to while you get murdered or do the murdering.
Yes. We didn't even get to the point of getting a sword because, like I said, I did not want to spoil that for anybody because I've not even found it. So that's the thing. It is on Steam for $30. It is on it's on Game Pass if you are smart and have Game Pass, because
One of the best deals in gaming.
Yeah, it's such a good deal. So go play Tunic. If you're not playing Elden Ring, if you can pull yourself away from Elden Ring, go play Tunic. If you can't, you should still probably try to find time for Tunic eventually, because the game seems very well made.
Yeah, this game seems great, and it's definitely going to be one of those games that pulls me from Elden Ring. I don't know for how long, but for long enough to get
I'm hoping that it is not 5 billion hours long. I think you said it was 15 on a completion. You said completionist was 15?
Like 15 and a half, yeah.
Sure, that's
so
a lot more doable.
It's probably like more like a 6 to 8, maybe, depending on what you actually have to do.
Sure, which makes me wonder how many different areas there are, because that's not, that seems shorter than a Zelda, unless maybe Zeldas are just very short and I'm just an idiot. Either way, this is Tunic. I've been at Action Jones.
I've been Joe Zombie.
We are still standing, and you have a great day.
Bye.